Hi everyone and welcome back. We're reading Mr. Gum and the Goblins by Andy Stanton, and we are just about to read chapter 4, which is called You're a Bad Man, Mr. Laundrette. The next morning dawned cold and clear in Lamonic Bibber. Martin Laundrette was up early to work on his very secret invention when Jonathan Ripples happened to stroll by. He was eating a very large sandwich filled with smaller sandwiches. Now, Jonathan Ripples might have been fat. In fact, he definitely was, but he wasn't stupid. "Oh, Martin, what's all this?" he asked, pointing towards the strange device. There were tubes and pipes coming off it, and a big motor attached to the back and a wide round hole in the front. "It's just a washing machine," said Martin Laundrette innocently. "I do run a laundrette, you know." "But why is it so big?" asked Jonathan Ripples, poking his head in through the round door. Oh, how Martin Laundrette chuckled inside when he heard this, because the truth was, he wasn't just building any old washing machine. He was building the Rippleizer 2000, and when it was ready, he was going to shove Jonathan Ripples inside and start it up. He always acts so high and mighty, thought Martin. Well, the Rippleizer 2000 will rinse the smile off his fat face once and for all. It won't kill him or anything because this is a children's book, but it will teach that flabberwhopper a lesson all right. "You're not up to shenanigans, are you?" said Jonathan Ripples, who knew the laundrette owner only too well. "Oh, me?" protested Martin Laundrette. "Gosh, no. I'm simply building a really big washing machine, that's all. One that you could fit into, but that's just a complete coincidence." Said Jonathan Ripples suspiciously, and off he waddled in all his glorious bulk. Chapter 5. The Meeting at the Stone Table. Meanwhile, over at the stone table on the other side of town, there was serious business taking place. Now, the stone table was a mysterious and powerful object of ancient times, and it stood in a field of long grass, surrounded by questions and long grass. How old was it? Who had built it? What had it been used for so long ago? No one knew the answers, but the best guess came from a famous scientist called Crunchy. "I have done careful scientific experiments with a ruler," declared Crunchy, "and I estimate that this stone table is over 20 years old, and I estimate it was built by people, and I estimate it was originally used as a table. Now, I am off to mess around in pyramids and dig up a mummy because that is what scientists do." And now, sitting around the stone table in the thin December sunshine were Friday, Alan Taylor, and Polly, all looking very solemn indeed. "Good friends," began Friday, "I have gathered you here this winter's morn because Father Christmas has been kidnapped by an evil sparrow who wants all the presents for himself, and it is up to us to come to his rescue." "Friday," sighed Polly. "That's just that film we watched last week, A Very Sparrowy Christmas, remember?" "Not really," said Friday truthfully. "So why have I gathered you here this winter's morn?" "Because Mrs. Lovely got attacked on Goblin Mountain," said Alan Taylor. "Remember?" "Not really," said Friday truthfully. "Now listen, friends. Last night a wise dream came to me, and a strange voice spoke unto me, and it said—" "Hello, Friday. How are you? I like your hat. Oh, by the way, you must go on a brave quest and sort out those goblins before things get worse." "The voice said I must go up Goblin Mountain," continued Friday, "and I must go armed only with pure thoughts, an honest tongue and a brave heart, plus a sword in case all that stuff doesn't work. And so, friends, I depart at noon, but I will need to pick one other brave traveller to accompany me on my quest." "Oh, pick me, please," cried Polly. "Sorry," said Friday, shaking his head in a little gesture he'd invented to mean no. Everyone in the Lamonic Bibber used his ingenious system. Why not try it yourself? "I have decided to take Yellowbeard instead," said Friday. And he pointed to a thick-set dwarf with a bushy black beard who sat by his side, dressed in chainmail and carrying a battle-axe. Until that moment, Polly hadn't noticed him there. "Yellowbeard," protested Polly. "But Friday, we're a team, you and me. Together we're the very best at adventures and such like." "Sorry," said Friday, "but Yellowbeard the dwarf it is. And he's my new best friend, by the way." Well, just then, Alan Taylor gave a little giggle, and suddenly Polly realised what was going on. "Hold on," she thought. "This looks like one of Friday's amazing jokes." She took a closer look and saw that Yellowbeard was just made out of cardboard. Friday had been up most of the night cutting him out and colouring him in with felt tips. "Oh, Frides," laughed Polly, pushing Yellowbeard over into the snow.